Hello friends, everyone. Good morning. I hope all are you well. Today's video will be very interesting. Keep watching this video until finish. I will share something important things today. I want to share something important English about the topic of this English language. We say all the time. So I also said many times. So English language is so very hard. It is very complicated language. But today also yes, it is very complicated because of that are some of the words. These are words I will discuss today. Okay, and now let's start my video. Also, I have coming here for 2 3 years or 3 years. That's why now I'm also doing practicing. English language is a learning process. Continuously, you have to do your practice. Otherwise, never ever your sense will grow. Because of that, when if you stop this video speaking and learning, that means you are not learn very well. You are not your learning not will be very well because like this when after before this coming here, then I also here thought today what else in which topic I will discuss. Because of that, yesterday also now I have learned one of the some things pronouns very dangerous things. So when I noticed this pronoun things about this pronoun like this also, that who pronoun when the any kinds of words you are observing, these are things and how you will understand these words also use for this words like this also now, that like this you understand that words we know like this every children every person should know. But here so one person so said these words, Pablo Picasso, every child is an artist, but real problem starts from when he grows up these words. So like this now I also discussing, and also painting sense also like that. Now we also know modern art like when we grow up, then we our thinking will start to what the what how difficult it is this. Because of that, one of the persons also said uh, painting like this, uh, unless your paintings gives you trouble, it means this is not good. Until your painting makes trouble, like this also now gives you like this, your paintings gives you trouble like this, until your painting will make trouble like this also now. I also understand this English language now. Slowly I'm so understanding. Before learning has to start. So now one thing is very important when you started to grow. Then today also now I also realizing it is very difficult like this. People they know everything, but you know when they grow up, then started they are thinking. I'm so thinking, oh, this is very tough, and like this painting, like this language. But after like now, I'm so going to you one of the example like this. You decided you will go somewhere like this. You will cross the one of the river. Now this is my place. I will give you biscuits to the birds. Then I will start my making video again, just to see what I do, just to see what I do. Giving biscuits because of that 2 3 days I didn't able to come here for making video. But today also I have gotten time. Today's weather is also very good. Now I'm so very free. That's why so now I'm so coming, and you will see some within some few minutes. So many birds will come. Birds also now focus to me. Oh, biscuit givers that come. Okay, now they will come to start to eat. They will come and they will come to eat, eating biscuits like I'm also giving to them every day when I. But today also now I have given biscuit 2 packet biscuits for them. Then one thing is very interesting thing. When I come here, my mind also now automatically started to work. And today also now I will go because also now I will I would think before. Now today also now because before when this Friday like this Friday would come before like this, as you say Friday would come and then and high day comes or not would come. There are so many buzzes now. Oh, already coming. They also now notice me. Oh, biscuit givers giving to us biscuit. There are also some biscuits, some uh, birds also waiting. Okay, then I will start to manage again. Within few minutes, so many birds will come. You'll see now starting fishing. But I'm not doing. I'm not doing. Uh, I'm not doing for others. I am doing for myself. That's why I say regularly you have to do practice. If you don't do practice, your mindset will never change. But one of the great persons also said, if you want to change your mindset, then you start to do doing some extra things and different things you do. One of the persons who said, they say successful people, successful person, they are all time they do something different than others people. That's why I also say this also now. Now you'll see birds will come already like this. You see birds are coming. Within few minutes, the 15 to 20 birds will come. Then I also think that now they're also coming, but today and then now, what was my topics? Topics that you will see, and somewhere I want to go. Somewhere I want to go. Very very interesting words. Your painting, if your painting never gives you like this, so many parts also now coming. Oh, this topic is very interesting. Today's day, today's mindset, everything. And how many birds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 15 to 20 birds. 20 birds they are so eating. So okay, because of that they are eating. Then okay, I have given within many birds will come. It is not that okay. Then I'll start to another thing. So now this feelings is very nice and good until like this, until you cannot feel your work is very good. If you don't feel like this, what things I have to say to you, we cannot rule our city until we get like the spirit to ourselves, until we make spirit ourselves like this. No, until we cannot rule, we cannot like this. This was very nice words. I have gotten, but you think your excites your excites. One of the persons who said, what things exist to you, you do it. Never ever think that for other people. So what things exist to you, whatever exists to you, you go and do. What things what things drains you, you will never ever do. This was I'm feeling so very good because I didn't take, but I have taken my raincoat, okay, but I didn't take raincoat with me because I have left my raincoat in my scooty desk. Okay, and I think also now rain will not come. Rain will not come. There are so many words, many sentences are there, many types of words in English language. There are so many people say they think you will speak, and I'll speak. That is not very very difficult things you have to do face. Otherwise, obstacles and all things every time will come in our life. But the first thing your dreams, your ability, and your possibility, and your thinking. Always will do work with your mindset. Because of now, I'll start the day again. This is my words. What's this? But after giving these biscuits, my mind also now has some things I forget because of the giving biscuits. When I see some of the people, but I always think that in time of the speaking, and in time of the speaking, what sentences coming out, you try to give them permission for speaking. What sentences are coming like this? Always things in my brain now at this moment. What kinds of sentences coming into your brain? Because on practicing time, you can do with this practice with these words, with these words like this also now with these are words now. So now I'm also getting these words like this practicing time. Which are words? Which those words are coming into your mind, and that make you very very unstoppable speaker. That make you. And now this type of words is very very. Now today I will share to you because of that, and I would say before that makes like this one some pronoun here, so that sometimes that will use that I will use sometimes this pronoun, sometimes singular number, singular pronoun, and sometimes I will use this plural number. I don't know how, and many people so they think, and many people they think that many people they started to thinking. Many people as now also use also now. Many people started thinking who who make something good, who make something so good, who make also say also who means also now here, so now plural forms I use who make. Many people also think doing before something. Many people think something before doing. Many people that's before I also use this many, and many people these things now. Never you leave these are words are very, very important to you. Then you will find out these good words. What kinds of words will you seeing now after doing the practice? Okay, now in my class when I'll start my speaking, then you will think that these are words very, very important. Now I have to practice, because without practice your sentence, your words like this, my words never ever will come. So now that is now one of the persons who said, you don't make art, you don't make art, you find it, you make. You don't make art, you do never ever you do your artwork, but you find out which color and why you want to make this color. So now one of the words also said, everything has a reason, everything has also ears, everything, each of each of them, each of all person, each of the every person, these words are now plural. So I think also walking and speaking is very, very important. By the walking time, when I started to speak, then I understood, then I understand, of course, then I understand that these are things, and very, very unpredictable things I'm so saying, but people they do not understand. But I am also giving to you, notice you do what things exactly you do. Like this also now God Jesus also did what things you wanted to like, what things excites you, and why you will do your work. But here that I said to you, what things you want to do, you do this after. Never ever think I cannot do. But one thing is very, very important in our life and society, because every person uh, um, they need money, and they need also money. Without money, we also cannot live our proper life, and surviving life. We cannot just live without thinking. Oh, yeah. So now my things and my understanding and my philosophy, all of these things. Now I also want things to know. I noticed this. Every person has his own thing. Every person they're so doing their own things. But by the philosophy, they are not the thinking that are about in our society what is happening every day like this now. Now I also say to you, there is this pronoun means our mindset. Like this, some of the words I am so developing my mindset. Now I'll give you one of the best example. This and also before I read lots of story. When I started to read story like this, my brain, my mind always would work like this. Story type words uh, would make story type word would make my mind, and so indicating to my mind that makes me very good. That makes what things I learned before, like this is no story by the story. I am also thinking that what things I learned in my house. And yesterday also I have noticed all of these things. That is a plural, singular, and the adjective, conjunction. 5 types of that. Who is that? How you will understand these are that. This that meaning is that adjective, pronoun, adverb, like that adverb also now. And first conjunction, verb, adverb, conjunction, verb, adverb, conjunction, verb, pronoun, conjunction, pronoun, first conjunction, then pronoun, then adjective, then singular and plural, and another things. But then I will say another words, singular, singular, and plural. These things, as we didn't get find out in our books. Grammar book never will say like these are words you can use like the singular or plural. This is a very very terrible thing. So now I find out here. There, one of the great persons who said, when you will find out some interesting things, then you stop digging. Then you stop digging. Then you start doing. It is a good thing. So now I'm so doing something in my life. What things and which way I am going, which way, which type of the works I'm doing. I all times now I am getting something new information. Which kinds of book I'm so reading. There's so many good books. I should say, okay, now you come. One of my friends, I'm so noticing he had spoken yesterday, and we were like this. We were in conversation, and like this 45 minutes. Then he also said to me, which kinds of books you are reading. I also said, no, okay, now today now I have gotten my time because of that. Why not? Why not? I'll run. Why not? I'll read. And one of the words also said, my dear friends, because of that which life parents given to me, which life parents given to me, that time my life was not depend on my hands. Today my life depends on my head, and why not? I can read. Then also now I started to reading, and another person also said, what things excites you, you do. And now that's also I'm so thinking that I also said to my friends, now you feel this one things. Then already like this world, you you are made. You are made by the world. World makes to you. Worlds have made to you. World have like this. The world has made to you. But now you think from today, after 60 years later, I will do. I will create another world. I will create another world. Many things. So there are very interesting things were coming. So in my house. So I also think and think. I also would go here and there. But at that time I couldn't get understand. So nothing. Now today also now slowly. Also I'm so finding out myself. I'm so inventing myself. Always that's not by the painting. Only these paintings I can say my words. Otherwise nothing. Okay, these are good things. Now one thing before coming, so I did some sort of work that things I also feel, because I also feel that I also did some works. These works exits me, and before coming also I started works. These works is this was my works, my paintings gives you motivation, but we are not understanding. And why? Because of why and why. Like this artist also now in your situation, uh, your mindset, all of these things depends on yourself. Like that, who doesn't give you nothing? Only your mindset. You have to create your mindset. Otherwise, never ever another people will say, now you do this. But no, one thing is very important things now. I'm so sharing so with you. These are things in the book. We said that many types of books. Books means not to mentor. Any types of books when you will get something important. But also now in our society's people, other teachers and mentor, master, they never would say, they never learn much more because of the which things they learn. They are learned by their past. These and by their past. And which past, like so which uh, um, they also learn it by their past. But so these are past learned things are not everything. Which are person they continuously learn. They get something new information from this book. Those are a person very very important person. Because of that, they know only one thing. They know one thing is very, very properly, and that makes them great. That makes it not that make. You also can use this that make. Also use before, so I could say that makes, but on today I'm still saying that make is great thing. So now I'm also feeling this guilty because of that one of the, and should also one of the in one conversation, I noticed also one things that he is speaking something wrong. But today I'm still thinking that his his spoken words are totally right. Because of that time I couldn't understand this that makes or that make to you when you'll say. So who makes or who make, and who gives, who give, like this, which are words, which is the best things, which is the best things also given to you, which is the best things were given to you, like this type of words, very, very dangerous words also now. Dangerous not, and some days later, so now 2 days now I find out this answer, then no, this is a plural form, so now you're using there, so you use, but no, if you notice, you observe which kinds of books, in which books, but no, what things I'm also saying to you, and these are things are now vowel, these are vowel words also very different. I said now why. So in our books we couldn't get find out our rules, regulation, grammar rules. Guy also say grammar is not the everything, but no, in English language, but which kinds of book we are reading now today. This types of book, like this, which types of, before this book was like this, I have read. These are my my lucky sense, and for my luck, I also have read two kinds of book. These are book also now Marigold and Mridam. These two types, and before like this 2 years ago, which books, in which books form I learned, and now today totally changed because of in this books now we are. But there is that things, one of the great words now when like these are process things now. How can I say to you? These are things is very, very. Now this one is you understand. I am so thinking that they don't know these types of words. How can I say to them? Okay, just do which type of words and so you using. This is the difference. Okay, now another, so people before, so I said many people. So I would say like this. I would say many people. You make your own self, your sense like this. Now in the book, in any kinds of books, they are so their mindset, with their mindset, they are so making sentence, they are so writing the books. But I today I one thing I find out from this book, which kinds of like this today's contemporary sentence, contemporary speak, as well as contemporary art, contemporary human sense, how how that that are working contemporary sense. Contemporary sense means contemporary minds, how and that works, how that are that are working, as we use, that are working. That means also now here, so I use this plural. This means philosophically mindset, and one thing is very important: philosophically mindset and story like this. Now some of the people, they are also believing like this, and many things. One of the also yesterday I had write down on my notebook. Yesterday I had write down on my notebook some of the words, because there's so I had write down which are things are very, very important things. Now you have to read. I also have to read. These are some of the personal life, the past things, and present. Present is now. These are things, and which things is philosophy means which are things already invisible, but all our people we cannot observe. These are invisible things. They are so hidden. All our secret, like this is now nature, by the nature. That's why, so I said yesterday, first language and second language, and what is the difference? Because of that, so now first language is used. First language words are used for your living. First language words words are used. First language words are used for living. Then second language, second world. Second, we say all over the world. But which are person they don't know about this English language. Their mindset never work. One of the persons who said, okay, now if you know, if you know properly this language, then if you can, if you can give advice to others people, then your automatically your mindset will grow, and no person will stop you because of that. It is the youth choice. Okay, sometimes you will feel some people will stop because of that. It is your life. We feel that also all time. We feel that because of learned people and learning people, all time they feel some guilt because of that they are still learning. I also think that they don't know which type of words by the horses. And some days ago, so now when I had gone one of the like this uh, one of person house. Then when we started talking with them, had them, then so now I feel something guilty because of that. Now that time, my mindset, was not properly uh, think about them. My mindset would not know about their mindset. Because of that, there was my daughter, and for the daughter, I couldn't speak with them properly. Then so this is some mistake. Okay, now today now when I say to them, so now you are understanding. Okay, this is that things that are make to you goods. That is not that make or that makes. These are important words now, and some few words, and will come. That will go from our mind. That will go like this. Now, these several words you can use no matter that. Now I'm so thinking, but now you can develop for things, and now I'm so using. These are simple things. Now I'm using very, but you think that, and if I would say these are words in Bengali, but I couldn't take, I couldn't say, I couldn't say these words are in English. That's okay. Now it is a very good thing, and because yesterday my body was not well, and I was sick. I was sick today, yesterday. Now today also now very sunshine. So now I'm so feeling my body also capturing the sunshine, and sunshine is very good, and we get from the sunshine from vitamin D, like this other people so say. But here there are many interesting things I'm so getting because of that. If I do not do these other these activities has given these activities has given many things. By the activities I also learned many things I learned from these activities. That's what's now I'm so doing this practice. So there are many things, but one thing is very important things I notice when I when I ask to myself, what things I can do. I cannot do nothing. I can do something. That's just I feel very happy. Now, my dear friends, now what is my topic now? And I'll say it for the one thing that I said. Because of that, if you want to speak English language very properly, then you have to do notice. You have to do find out these verb words. Because of that, yesterday also one of the students in my house, and I say to him, now you find out verb words, which are verbs. How you are understanding? Because of that, if you understand these verb words, you can say these are. But before this learning, before this English learning, you have to know properly verb words, like when you will use past, present, future. These are not these three types of verbs here. So to make and to go infinitive verbs and singular verbs, plural verbs. There are six kinds of verbs. You have to notice one verb words. It has meaning. So many. It has so many. One verbs word. It has meaning. So many. And how you will get notice, how you will define, how you will recognize them. These are very tough things, because without reading, no person can make like the not today which type of words today, which type of sentence are using. So slowly I'm so knowing because of that some days later which type of sentence will start again. we couldn't understand. And some of the feelings would be say very shortly. I'm so using there are so many types of words by my speaking, by my thinking, by my understanding. Many types of the words we are using, but there previous time many people would say very long. But today also now today's contemporary sense working like this only these philosophical things, contemporary philosophy and like this, which are words very important for you like this. My practice when my success will come in my hands, then other people will believe to me. One of the persons who said what the meaning of the meaning. Because other people they do not understand. Never, never, never. What things you are, what things exist to you, what things, whatever exits you, you do and you go do it. But otherwise, never ever you'll get a find out nothing. So I also could say many words, but these are words. These are words not. These are words not given. These are words not given to me. Interesting. I think also now real engine is coming. Then I also just with a few minutes. There is 1 minute later I will reach my destination. So after doing this activity, then when I'll go to my home, then I feel very energetic and motivation my things. So now before coming to I did my paintings. This painting sense all time working in my mind. Because if I do not do my paintings, then I get feel very nervous. Because painting is very motivational things. What things I invented. One of the person's things says whatever excites you, whatever excites one of my friends. He is doing job, but sometimes he gives me he gives me some notice, but he doesn't understand my feeling. What kinds of books I have read. Because of that now here's a 1 kilometer milestone. If I do not see this 1 kilometer milestone, then now I will take some few minutes here. And this is the sitting place. This sitting place is very nice and very interesting. Then after going to my home, then I also did this some once towards morning. If I do not come here for doing this practice, but after I will feel guilty. So now I'm feeling I'm so active person. Uh, I also get motivation from this practice. I'm also getting motivation. So motivation is very very important things in our life. Everybody can get this motivation, and motivation. If the motivation, if your painting didn't make motivation for you, it means it is not the good. But if your paintings can give, if you are feel you are very motivating by the you are motivated by the your paintings. That means your painting is well. I also think that by the paintings, and one of the great persons said, painting is very serious things. But why? Well, one thing is very important things on painting is very serious thing. It is the very great things. Also, I also when I will fail, then okay, now I'll struggle. And then I'm not the feeling this one thing. Then the painting is very important things. So now also because of that, what things I'm like this. I sacrifice my life for my painting. I also sacrifice. But today so now I'm so thinking that my son, my daughter, they are not getting learning properly. But they also they don't know about me because in their house, one of the great person living. But when I live, when I'll go far away from them, then they will understand what kinds of my father. Oh, this word is not to say very good. Okay, now I'm so feeling one of the persons who said art is very serious things. But artists never be serious, and so this was it. And another things, another type of the wars, all kinds of wars in our mindset. I couldn't understand these things, I also did because of artist is a motivator. Artist is a great motivator in our world. By the art, we are understanding by the art, but by the art things, artist when the who will be the artist? Artist they never will demand. They all kinds of their things. What things they are so doing, I will not do like them. I will not do, but only I am developing myself, my thing, thoughts, idea, everything. What things I doing, what kinds of work I'm so doing. These things also exist me. These kinds of things exist me. So how can I see my painting? Then also I feel very motivation by the hands. Because of that, I did some really important things in my paintings and hidden some of them. And many people also they also they have drawn uh, many women's paintings. But you know, today you know, as a woman, beautiful which body parts is very beautiful place, very beautiful. We can feel this beautiful place when the woman will get everything for you. Then I feel no, I also did something and which things I want to in my life. That's all she is loving to me much more than she. Okay, now one thing is very important. What things exits me, what things I also learn past things and when like this also now. I'll start one of the secret things now. Now my speaking will be very so fast than and when I was in class 9, that also what things we would do, what things and there were some of the friends we would go to see the some of the film that time also now we also would sell some sort of video and then we would go but no very carefully so I would see through them because of, and then after getting to know I would feel very excited. Oh, these are things now today so now today in our hands every person know now sometimes when I get mood that's when I also started to sing because these are motivation things and one of the great person also said what things exactly you do it but you know if you don't understand yesterday also some of the films I said I have seen so now these things are very very great things I also feel today and why I would go because in our society was like that from that time just invented like this watching video for and we also like this all of these things happened by us because of that when some few years ago some few years ago when we have gotten our internet by the internet we can see many things by the internet we can get many things. But I don't know now also now people they are not understanding. And other things is will come. So few years later. But I don't know we never ever understand these things. You know by the internet by the sense what things we are getting. But you know one thing is very important is now you can develop your life also now. You also do never ever complain to others people. They're also doing issues. Okay, they're also doing issues. It is her and his. But why you are complaining with them? But you know, if you understand to them, if you feel why not? Who will stop to you? Who will stop to you? If you feel you can do, you do. And who will stop? I never stop to them. I never stop them. And I also said that before. Okay, my dear friends. One of the, and I think when I would say I also said, my sense. I also said I think also now there's the two brothers they're also living. I also said and they couldn't think they couldn't feel this is the in their roof so many water already so many water storage or stored water is not the good for them one of the persons so I think that you know what they are so doing so okay their things is not my things okay now my dear friends now one thing is very important and sometimes so I feel some of the things I don't know what the others are thinking and by the speaking I can say many things, what things are coming through my mind, and here's what I say to myself and my mind, my mind, body. But I have to develop these are words, which are words, my philosophy, my philosophy. And here is that one thing that I find out is some of the few words I have to do notice, I have to do understand by the sentence, and which are sentences coming that make me that make me that not give me pleasure and which are sentences coming from my mind like this I also join these words which are sentences coming from my mind that give me pleasure by the pleasure things I can understand so many things by the pleasure as I said which are words and which are paintings also doing which are paintings and that give me before the words which are words, which are sentence, which are things, So that's why so say first you develop your words, then you will feel this. These are words I'm to sing very properly, because people they will feel this. I'm so sing, but no. And sometimes some feelings will be very uh, unlistening. Sometimes some people they will say what words I'm saying. So then when you will ask to yourself, then your thinking will say to you, my thinking was wrong. When you'll feel and what size of the words I'm saying, that's was know which are words coming, which are also used, which are words coming from my mind that give me lots of pleasure, lots of pleasure. By the pleasuring, I can get very motivation. But you know, these are words also know if I say about my paintings, like which types of drawing I'm doing, which type of drawing coming out, which types of the sense working in my mindset that give me pleasure, that give me because of that I can think more and more. Because of that, this is the philosophy all our body now. If I give you some examples, these are feelings like that. One thing is very important to know. There's one of the lady when I before coming up now, I would see to her. Now I'll show what she is doing here. This lady also now, and he's duck some of the few small duck, and he coming out in the stream. Okay, now you know not associated with she and her feelings. He or she gets up early in the morning. After getting up, then she comes here with his duck. Then he leave them into the stream. It is a small stream. Okay, these are the words that sometimes you can see. Like this, you see some of the hair, extra things also coming. That extra things also coming from that, and from that place, and which things are we are learning, which things, what kinds of things we are learning, that there's a what things there's a that's that are yours, that are giving to you, that are also that, and which things you are learning from your childhood, like this, which things you are learned by your childhood, and that give you pleasure now, because of that already you learn. These are small things by your past sense, but this past tense now you are going with this past sense. You were running. That's why, so that now I am saying to you, these words are using, because of that which things you learned before. These are things now present in your mindset by the present things, by the present words, and you are running, you are doing your work. So like this is the philosophy of my mindset. I always come through here also now. I'm so saying no matter that, if you do some mistakes, before, so I could say, mistake will be, and mistake is the part of life. Mistake is the and a part of life. If you don't do mistake, you never will understand this, which are things is coming, and which are things are going in your mindset. But by the obstacles, by the odd things, your sense will develop. Because of that, if you don't do mistake today, and if you feel like I'm also doing the mistake, and I also would say every time your mistake will be somebody's later your experience, like this, what things ignites to me, because what things irritate to me, what are people they pretend to me, they would pretend to me. But today I also learning, also going. Before, so my sense was like very very, very emotional. My sense was very, very emotional. My sense was very, very emotional. That's why I would go here and there. I couldn't get nothing in my house, but I couldn't say because of that our mindset. And so many people, so they couldn't understand because of which family. If I said, oh no, in my family also some of the 2% are my son and daughter. But no, and some days later also what will be, but no, I couldn't control them. Then what will be no matter that's also 2%. But I want to do something now. Okay, these are things now. Very learning about this learning is very interesting because of the record things, and I understand these feelings because when I was like this 20 years, then I thought then I learned everything. I also could do with my hands and paintings, but my drawing was very nice. That now today I am feeling so something also something missing from my life. Then how can I develop my missing things? Then I started to think that speaking is missing, but when if I go when I go here and there, when I start to speak in English language and how look like me, and people will say to me, and very good. But no, it is not the meaning. It is not the sense. Okay, now it is the self-respect. When I would go, they also now that's also say, oh, these are also working because of that, and some of the words will come because today also now one thing, and slowly I have to develop my mindset and my philosophically mindset because if I do not think and before like those are two those now one words now I join my words that makes what will be and who gives and who gives and which things which thing which thing these are the speaking time you have to use but so now and by the thinking also now these are words never ever used then these are words never ever we use in our daily life. And when I like now, I'm so thinking that I want to be an artist, and if I want to be like I want to become an artist, then people will say, and which type of words I need which type of, but you artist mindset. First, you build up your mindset. Which are words you need? Which are words you need? Which are words and unit which are word that makes that which are words that make you easier by the words and then I also feel that okay these are very very good things now I'll say to you another things I will do some mouth practice also now that time also now in the moment of this my speaking saying to me my words and my brain saying to me now you do mouth practice. I also have taken this ball. With this ball, I have to do practice like this also now with this ball. It is very important to do this practice. That's also did this practice. After doing this practice now, I feel very easier. I feel very easy for speaking because of tools now I will go to the Melagar. Then in that class, I'll do some practice. I have to do some speaking in front of them. I also get to notice one thing that this practice very very makes me this practice now. So this practice makes me very happy and also now easier. Then this practice makes me very and my vocal cord get free. My vocal cord gets free. My vocal cord gets free by the practice. I also can think of so many things around every day when I and then these are things very important to know. I'll say, and another person also says something as well. And now I'm sort of thinking in my thinking, some of the words is coming now. I want to share with you in the exhibition. One of the exhibition I was present Like this, I present in this exhibition. One of the persons will say, and says to me, and one of the persons will says to me, "Sir, come and say something for now." In the moment, what words are important for me now? There's now I'll start to say my words, and today here that and giving me and like this. Okay, first of all, I'll say good morning, good evening. In this evening, so many art lovers and art connoisseurs are also present here. Now, about art, and he also said to me something to say in front of you. Okay, now I'll say to you. But art is very complicated words. But we don't know. We don't know. Art is very complicated words. Many people they know art is very easy. But one of the person, and Pablo Picasso said, I also can say, but I'm also saying to about the person. I say, when you don't know art, it is very easy. But when you know, it is very difficult because of that. Why? Why then? When like this also now, I will give you one example, one best example. What is art? Art means also now here also so many people here. Every people, every people, every person, he has his own things and she has her own things. But when her knowledge, her wisdom, her feelings want to say something, then her problems will start to give us. Then her problem start to problem. Then her thinking problem. It is not my problem. By the her thinking problems, it is not the problems. It is a new sense, new idea. That means something new art. Art also arts makes us a problem because of that with this art we couldn't we couldn't see never before like this art. Then we'll feel this, oh, this is the very very unpredictable world. Like this also now Monet, one of the artists also now, the sun impression, the son of impression. Okay, and when also now Monet also now did this works done by this Monet, and Monet also said, and another art critic also said, this is the unfinished work, and this is the this is the very dangerous work. This is the unfinished work. Okay, then from Monet what it said, it is my philosophy. And it's the true thing. So now I want to draw a sunset. When I will go when I'll go to draw sunset, how many time it will take? But no, uh, every day I will not get this sunset feelings every day. Same feelings never will come. So I have to draw. I have to do must. I should have done. I should have done these paintings uh, 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 before sunset. I should have done to draw. I should have drawn this painting before sunset. Like you know, that time only I was. That time was like this. That time was only 15 or 20 minutes. By the 20 minutes, I have to complete my paintings. Because of that, if I couldn't do complete, which stroke and which this brush stroke and mindset will come, I don't know. Because of that time, in our hands, camera was not invented. That time, camera was not invented. So that's why we also couldn't do. We also couldn't do this work. This work we also couldn't do. This was very slowly. Because of the one of the great persons of the science and art, how helps to us to see the world, how the art only this by the art we can think many things, and by the artist we can know many uh, unspoken word, many unspoken word. We can understand, we can feel what I am saying. But many people are there, but they never will feel. Like this, what things I'm feeling. Then, if I give you my example, my philosophy of art, why like this? I always think that also many people, so they are suffering. When I would go here and there, they will say, I don't have much more money. I don't want to buy your paintings. And why? In our society, only these things is happening. Which person like this? And some person here, he is selling something vegetable, but his mindset or only his mindset never will think that I also can do something to get in my life another way. But if I learn something wrong, and some of the person in our society is feeling all kinds of wrong uh, people, and I think also now, why not? You ask to yourself, why not? You can do another things, another works, and like this also not. And why? Like this is one of the persons, so he has one of the sweet shop, and only these things is very great person. So sweet person, he is a sweet makers, very great sweet makers. But he also basically feel proud himself. But another way, but he also can he also can make something another like this innovation in his life. But these are like this KFC in our countries also now doing marketing. But KFC mindset was like that. KFC mindset was like this. Some of the food and like that's wrong in our mindset is Swiggy. And who will think that in our societies people they, I always ask to them they, me and themselves. I always ask to myself and themselves, why not you can do another things, why not you can think so another things. But you are earning money for your living, but beside you living you do something also extra things. You learn by the learning you will do another things. But our courage, our thinking, our purpose, we never get find out. But after 60 years and 70 years, and you will see all things is zero. What I did, it is the right things. All things is zero in front of my eyes. All things also now had gone. I couldn't do. But sometimes you feel okay now. I have bought some car. I have bought some house. But these are houses not will stay whole time with you. These are houses now. Some days and some days or some days later, some years later, this house will make another house. This house will convert another house. But these things, then what you will feel like today also now, you think that I want to do something that in my life. So then when I did my practice, then so by the practice, I'm so thinking my thing is coming here. So these types of words are very very important. This was now I'm so saying, sharing to you art. When some other people now will say to me, what is art? That makes what is art? That makes me very ignite. That makes me burn my soul. Then I started thinking that this and when if I say about your painting, then you will not like to me because of you dislike to me, you dislike to me. Because of that, I know that if I said first to learn as now God has given to you speaking power. But I'll tell you why you are saying in the Bengali language. You also now use this language is the global means also now you invented before these paintings some things for saying and some expression. But some actually I also developed for my some expression and my thinking and some feelings I can express with my words, but others feelings I couldn't like I cannot explain my words. That's why I do my painting. So I don't know. You have to say something, but if you think that other people will think that what I think, what I did, these are things is very very dangerous things. But before, but like this was you watch something. Today's weather is very good, and today's my mindset is not going to be so good because after going to my home, then I feel some very motivate. I'll feel very motivated after going. So this is the makes the present moment and present no matter that what types of the coming. And I have told also now. Then okay now my words now you will feel very you will dislike to me. You will dislike to me because of the art is very very important things. One of the great persons said artist has the universe in his mind and hands. But only these things we all are the artists. we are feeling. So it is a very easy life. But when I was like this, your age, then I also could see one of the things that are very, very important things now. When I would say some of the art students giving some money, 100 and 200 money, and by the way, and this art is very, very dangerous things. Also now by the art things, also now when I will open some of the art school, then also now I will get first things also now notice in my mindset, by the art we can get so lots of money. And by the art we, because I never think which type of work will give me money. But when I would go to my teacher's house, our teacher house, then one thing now, 2 days now, I remember one of the students, man, one of the extra teacher was there, and my teacher, our teacher, my doing teacher, so now would give her 200 rupees in her hands. Then I feel so now, oh, I would see and some of the money. So he is taking. But there is many, many things now in my class. So many students who are now coming. They are also observing that. But these feelings is very, very dangerous things, I also say. But here that is one thing is very, very important. These things now, as you said, I am seeing. I am also taking some money in front of the students. Taking money in front of students is not good. Because of that, these things is observing, and these things they are so feeling. But those now, that's now I have to do secret these things. Okay, bye bye, goodbye, have a nice day. Now I have to my finances today's my practice is finished. Now I'll go to my home. One of the words now coming in my mind, and when you focus on problem, you'll more problem. When you focus on possibilities, you'll have more opportunities. Bye bye, goodbye, have a nice day. Live your life. Don't give you chance to others people for you. Only your life depends on you. Bye bye.